So this is another area where we plan to do a food plot. The food plot's going to be in this right here. This is going to be the border of it. We have to do a bunch of cutting down of small trees, killing off a brush using weed killer, bring in some small equipment to go ahead and till up the ground and get it ready for all the beans, the clover, and the frosty seed that we plan to plant inside there.
Hey, Tim here from Analogics Outdoors. We've got a little food plot clearing going on today. We rented a skid steer, we've got the bucket, we've got forks, and we've got a tiller attachment. So we've got about 2.5 acres of old pasture that we're going to try and clear up today. We've been having super wet weather. It's been raining pretty much every day for the last week and a half. So it's starting to finally dry up a little bit, and this Memorial Day weekend we're going to try and get done as much as we can. World famous Paul Lauer spreading fertilizer for his late season plot. The stand site is right there. That's going to be a white pine, so we're going to be putting soybeans in here. We've already done a soil test to see what we're missing, and I actually got the fertilizer already to amend the soil. So pH was fine. We don't have to add any lime to this plot. It's sitting at 6.5, so that's good news. We're going to get the skiddy on some of these stumps out in here, and we're gonna have hopefully a good bean plot here for good late season hunting. So what we're trying to get here is a gentle slope on this end and on that end, and leave a more abrupt slope on the back side of the tree stand. So hopefully that encourages more deer to come and drink on either side and not drink off of the steep edge.
It's Memorial Day, and we're putting food plots in all weekend. Cutting down some trees and stuff. And today I woke up and it's raining, and I gotta get clover put in, planted. I'm a little nervous because it's been what seems to be heat lightning off and on. So I'm just gonna get this done quick and get out as planned. On the outside edge, we plan to plant a little Clover Plus by Biologic. In this bottom area, we plan to do a little staging area for the deer to come in. They'll eat some clover. Hopefully, we can have them follow these trails up, because a lot of times deer like to sit there and browse, and they'll fall down the outside. We're also going to do a little bit of late season frosty seed, is what it's called, right in this area here. And then to top it off, what deer always love is some beans. This whole area will be a nice little 5-acre piece of beans that they will love early season and late fall. So the clover's planted behind me here. You can see it's a pretty big field, and this is going to be a bean field this year. And what I did is I walked the edge with the clover, made a trail all along the outside edge of this. So sometimes that gets these deer just kind of walking along the edge, snacking on clover and stuff. They just meander.
Alright, I'm standing in our freshly planted bean field here. We drilled acres. Today is June 21st. We're a little behind schedule, but that's fine. We're still going to have a good stand of beans. I know guys that can plate as late as July 4th and still have a good crop. We're not going to have as much production as, say, an ag bean field that was planted earlier, but we're food plotters, so this is going to do just fine. We're going to have a green stand of beans that opening weekend, and hopefully all the deer are coming in here and we'll get something done right here.
So what I did was I went into the local store, Shields, and grabbed some Slays, what's called. It's a herbicide that kills a lot of these other
weeds and stuff that are growing up, but leaves the alfalfa alone, allowing for the alfalfa to, or not alfalfa, sorry, the clover alone, allowing for that clover to come up and grow real nice and good for the deer to eat. So we're gonna take the sprayer out there, go spray it down, and hopefully this clover will grow up nice and tall and the deer will have food. So we got a bunch of clover coming up in here, and I'm spraying the sleigh all in here, which is a herbicide that doesn't affect the clover, and killing off a lot of these weeds so the clover can grow nice and rich. So basically what we've done is we got a bean field out here, and surrounding the bean field is a row of clover that goes all the way around the entire field. Kind of the idea is to have the deer kind of follow the edge, or they'll come out and go for these beans and stuff too, but yeah, should be good.